guys have been doing a really great job. Just give us one more moment. Are we good? Yes, okay. All right. Good morning. My name is Mrs. LaPointe. I will be the pronouncer today for today's spelling bee, and I will be reading the spelling words to all of our participants. I would like to begin by introducing our judges today. We have Mrs. K. We have Mrs. Reed. And we have Mrs. Misha. I would like to thank them for their help today. I definitely needed some help, and I appreciate them helping us out. Now I would like to begin by introducing our spellers. I'm going to ask that we hold our applause until all spellers have been introduced. And spellers, when I call your name, I'm going to ask that you just stand up, okay? You can stay standing till the end. I will begin with Mrs. Casale's homeroom. We have Caleb Gonzalez, PJ Carroll. Guys, we'll hold our applause till the end. I know it's exciting. From Mrs. Hart's homeroom, we have Zoe Engel, and we have Joseph Tibbetts. From Mrs. Murphy's homeroom, we have Caden Boyle and Dylan Garcia. From Mr. Ressie's homeroom, we have Mackenzie Bunker and Stella Lamphere. And from Mrs. Wagner's homeroom, we have Wyatt Hill and Gabriel Martinez. Now,
Caden first. Can we have your true switch? Then Dylan. Then Mackenzie. And Stella. Perfect. Wyatt. Yep. And perfect. Thank you guys.
Alright, spellers, you should all be so proud of yourself for making it to this round. It takes a lot of courage to get up on stage and to participate in the spelling bee, and regardless of what place you come in, we are all very, very proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself as well. There are also a few rules I want to go over before we get started today. Number one, we do need to be quiet because we have students spelling words. They need to be able to hear me say them, and the judges need to be able to hear them say the words. So we need to make sure that we are quiet. Number two, we're going to hold our applause until the very end. So if someone gets out and we want to clap for them as we would want to, we're going to hold that until the end, and we'll give an applause for all of our participants. As a pronouncer, I will say each word. It's part of speech. Define it and put it in a sentence for our spellers. Spellers, you may ask me to read the word again. You may ask me to define it again. Okay, so before you say it. When you say the word, you're going to say the whole word first. For example, build, then spell it, B-U-I-L-D, and then finish by saying the word again, built. Make sense? If you have spelled the word correctly, I will tell you it is correct, and you can return to your seat. If you spell the word incorrectly, you will hear a bell. That is okay, but it does mean that you are out of the competition, and you can just return to sitting with your classmates and cheer on the rest of the spellers. It is okay when this happens. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Caleb, you are going to be up first. Caleb, your word is broken. It is an adjective. It means not working properly. In a sentence, Ezra was frustrated that his tablet was broken again. Broken is your word.
Broken. B-R-O-C-K-E-N.
Broken.
Caleb, the correct spelling was B-R-O-K-E-N. Wonderful job. You can go join their class, okay? All right, EJ, you are up next. Okay, EJ, this word is a homophone, or could be confused with another word. The word is solve. It means to find an answer, solution, or explanation for. In a sentence, the algebra teacher says that students who solve 5 of the word problems within 10 minutes will get a homework pass. The word is solve.
Solve. S-L-O-V-E. Solve.
So close, EJ. It was S-O-L-V-E. These words are hard. All right, go ahead, Zoe. Come on up. Zoe, your word is barely. It means by the narrowest margin. In a sentence, Akila barely made it to the game before tip-off. The word is barely.
Barely. B-A-R-E-L-Y. Barely.
That is correct. Joseph, come on up. Joseph, your word is shall. Shall means used to express what is inevitable, or what seems likely to happen in the future. In a sentence, Marina's mother comforted her with the familiar phrase, "This too shall pass." Shall.
Shall. S-H-A-L-L. Shall.
That is correct. Caden. Okay. Caden, your word is credit. Credit means recognition or acknowledgement. Marla couldn't believe it when Danny took credit for the entire group project.
Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T.
That is correct. Dylan, correct? Okay. Dylan, your word is crown. Crown is a headband or headpiece, often made of metal and decorated with jewels. In a sentence, the king wore a large gold crown covered in jewels. Crown.
C-R-O-W-N.
That is correct. Boys and girls, if you do need to adjust the microphone a little bit so that you can speak into it clearly, you can do so, okay? Mackenzie, your word is evening. Evening means the latter part and close to the end of the day, early night. In a sentence, early evening, Margie's parents ride their bikes to the riverbank to watch the sunset. Evening. Nice job, Mackenzie. Stella, do you need to adjust the microphone, Stella? Okay, Stella, your word is dazzle. It means to impress deeply, overpower. Aya practiced the piece for weeks and was sure it would dazzle the audience at the recital. Your word is dazzle.
Dazzle. D-A-Z-Z-L-E. Dazzle.
That is correct. Okay, Wyatt, your word is plunger. Plunger means a device that works by being thrust quickly and forcibly into a liquid or other medium. In a sentence, Dad bravely picked up the plunger and went into the bathroom to get the toilet unclogged. Plunger.
Plunger. P-L-U-G-E-R. Plunger.
So close. Close again. Gabriel? Gabriel, your word is whisper. Whisper means to speak softly, especially with the aim of preserving secrecy. In a sentence, before she goes to sleep, Leighton likes to whisper, "I love you," to her favorite stuffed animal. Your word is whisper.
Whisper. WHISPER.
Finished?
Whisper.
Good. Nice job. You are correct. Keep going. Zoe, you were up once again. Zoe, your word is valley. Valley is a low-lying area of land that is usually located between hills or mountains. In a sentence, the little house was located in the valley between two mountains and was next to a small stream. Valley.
Valley. VALLEY. Valley.
That is correct. Joseph, you're up. Joseph, your word is improve. It means to make excellent or desirable. In a sentence, Janice's doctor told her that an exercise regimen would improve her health.
Improve. IMPROVE. Improve.
That is correct. Kaden, your word is yesterday. Yesterday means on the day last past or the day before today. In a sentence, Jet knew he should have started his book report yesterday. Yesterday is your word.
Yesterday. YESTERDAY. Yesterday.
That is correct. Okay, Dylan, your word is bronze. This word is a homonym or could be confused with another word. The definition is a substance made of copper and tin that is used to make industrial items, art, and bells. In a sentence, the antique candlesticks that Maurice inherited from his great aunt were made of bronze.
BRONZE.
So, because you said A first, we have to count that as the letter. Okay, you did have it. I know that is. You have to thank you for saving me. Stella, your word is antlers. It means horns of animals of the deer family, typically present only in the male. In a sentence, looking into the clearing with his binoculars, Male counted an incredible 14 points on the huge buck's antlers. Your word is antlers.
Antlers. ANTLERS. Antlers.
That is correct. Gabriel, your word is silence. Means absence of sound or noise. In a sentence, Mrs. Donahue asked that the class remain in complete silence until the fire drill ended. Silence.
Silence. SILENCE. Silence.
Very good, that is correct. Yeah, sure. Guys, now that we're down to a few, we can all come a little bit closer together. So, Zoe, your word is marble.
Marble. And
Do you want it in a sentence first or no? In a sentence, Michelangelo famously said that every block of stone has a sculpture trapped inside of it, and that he saw the angel in the marble and carved until he set it free. Marble is your word.
marble. MARBLE. Marble.
That is correct. Joseph, your word is nighttime. It means the time from dusk to dawn. In a sentence, the forest fires gave the sky an eerie glow at nighttime. Nighttime is your word.
Nighttime. NIGHTTIME.
That is correct. Kaden, just making sure I have all names. Your word is popovers. It means quick breads made from a thin batter of eggs, milk, and flour. Popovers are an American version of what Britons would call Yorkshire pudding. Your word is popovers.
Popovers. POPOVERS.
That is correct. Stella, your word is ailment. Ailment means a bodily sickness, disorder, or chronic disease. In a sentence, after waking up with a sore throat, Talia made some tea to soothe her ailment.
Ailment. ALMENT. Ailment.
J. Brown, come on up. This word is a homophone or could be confused with another word. The word is putty. It means a cement with the consistency of dough used in fastening glass, in sashes, and stopping crevices in woodwork. In a sentence, the contractor smoothed the new putty and inserted the double-paned glass into the window sash. Putty is your word.
Putty. PUTTY. Putty.
That is correct. Zara, your word is cereal. It means a prepared food of grain, such as oatmeal or cornflakes, eaten especially for breakfast. Cereal is also common. In a sentence, Lamont was still eating his cereal when the school bus drove by his house. Cereal is your word.
Cereal. CEREAL. Cereal.
That is correct. Joseph, your word is insults. It's an act or speech of disrespect or scorn. In a sentence, although Ella said it was a joke, Rashad said he considered it an insult. Insult is your word.
Insult. INSULT. Insult.
That is correct. Hayden, your word is gallon. Gallon means a unit of liquid volume equal to 231 cubic inches. In a sentence, Mary pumped a gallon of gas into a container to take home for the lawnmower. Gallon is your word.
Gallon. GALON. Gallon.
So close. One more. Nice job, bud. We're down to our final three. Zoe, come on up. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. Thank you. Gabriel, come on up. I apologize. Roughly is your word. It means with harshness or severity. Amir apologized later to his parents for how roughly he had closed the door when he was upset. Roughly is your word.
Roughly. ROUGHLY.
That is correct. Okay, Zoe. This word is a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is practice. It means to perform an act, often in order to acquire proficiency. In a sentence, Sarah had to practice on the violin for 2 weeks before she could even make a pleasant sound. The word is practice.
Practice. PRACTICE. Practice.
That is correct. word is fury. It means violent anger. In a sentence, Giorgio sometimes expresses his fury by punching a pillow, which is much better than punching other things. Your word is fury.
Fury. F-U-R-Y. Fury.
That is correct. Gabriel, your word is howdy. Howdy means used to express greeting. The country singer opens all her concerts with howdy, y'all. Your word is howdy.
Howdy. H-O-W-D-Y.
That is correct. Zoe, your word is please be quiet, okay? Zoe, your word is expressway. It means a high-speed divided highway for through traffic. In a sentence, the traffic report warned commuters to avoid the expressway that morning because of a big pileup. Your word is expressway.
Expressway. E-X-P-R-E-S-S-W-A-Y. Expressway.
That is correct. Joseph, come on up, bud. Joseph, your word is a homonym, or could be confused with another word. Your word is razor. It is a sharp, fine-edged cutting instrument for shaving hair. In a sentence, Bob nicked his chin while shaving with a new razor. Razor is your word.
Razor. R-A-Z-O-R. Razor.
That is correct. Gabriel. This word is also a homonym and can be confused with another word. Your word is hungrily. It means in a manner marked by strong desire or craving. In a sentence, the wolf looked hungrily at Little Red Riding Hood before roaring, "The better to eat you with, my dear." Hungrily is your word.
Hungrily. H-U-N-G-E-R-L-Y. Hungrily.
Nice job, Gabriel. Okay, we are down to our final two, so I'm going to pause here and just explain what's going to happen. Zoe and Joseph, you are going to keep competing. If someone misses a word, then the other person will get an opportunity to spell a new word. They need to spell that new word correctly in order to be crowned the spelling bee champion. If they don't, then we'll start another round again. Okay? Zoe, your word is outfits. It means clothing designed to be worn on special occasions or in particular situations. Nicole needs her big suitcase to hold all the outfits she wants for the vacation. Outfits is your word.
Outfits. O-U-T-F-I-T-S. Outfits.
That is correct. Joseph, your word is transform. It means to change completely or essentially in composition or structure. Caterpillars transform into butterflies. Transform is your word.
Transform. T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R-M. Transform.
That is correct. Zoe, your word is a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is amused. The definition, entertained in a pleasant manner. In a sentence, the reality show amused Jaleesa for a few episodes, but after a while it became too predictable, so she stopped watching. Your word is amused.
Amused. A-M-U-S-E-D. Amused.
That is correct. Joseph, this word is also a homonym, or could be confused with another word. Your word is dessert. It means a course of fruit, pastry, pudding, ice cream, or cheese, served at the end of a meal. In a sentence, if the children had their way, dessert would be the only course at every meal. Dessert is your word.
Dessert. D-E-S-S-E-R-T. Dessert.
That is correct. Zoe, your word is thousand. It means being 1,000 in number. In a sentence, Gabe paid more than $1,000 for his new laptop. Thousand is your word.
Thousand. THOUSANDS. Thousands. Thousand.
That's okay. That is okay. Okay. So, Joseph, I'm going to give you that same word, okay? The word is thousand. Do you need it in a sentence? No? Okay.
Thousand. THOUSAND. Thousand.
Okay, that is correct. Please stay. Hold on, stay. We have one more word. Okay. This word is cress. It means any of numerous plants of a family of herbs whose moderately pungent leaves are used in salads and garnishes. In a sentence, the egg and cress sandwich is a classic British snack. The word is cress.
Cress. CRESS.
That is correct. That's okay. All right, we want to congratulate all of our Spelling Bee participants today. Everyone did a wonderful job. Zoe and Joseph, great job, both of you, okay? I'm going to ask that all of our Spelling Bee participants will stay with us because we have a little something to give you. But at this time, we will start dismissing the rest of our classes and they can go back to their homerooms. Just wait until I call your homeroom teacher's meeting.